So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We have already started here. Turns back here, probably the best option. And back to the goalkeeper. Stood up well to him there. It's a searching pass. And he's taking no chances there. Knocks it out wide. Deep cross.
Well, this fellow, Giorgio Chiellini, Peter, is one of the game's great thinkers.
Yeah, in both an academic and a footballing sense, of course.
Yeah, and I think he'll prove key if they're looking to play on the break here. You won't get many players who are better than him in terms of ball winning, and it's all going to be about how quickly they can turn things around once they've got the ball.
Messi. And it's ended up in no man's land. De Jong. And here's Marmoush. He's going for goal. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, a very decent attempt. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Marmoush.
That's good defensive concentration.
Back to the keeper it goes. Guti spots it and intercepts. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe!
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Koundé and Bastoni. Guti. And here's Drogba. Bastoni is there to clear. That is lovely. And it's Guti. Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's through, it's one-on-one, and the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Looking for the run. Now it's Drogba. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Guti. Fabinho. Oh, that was vital. And that was very necessary. Al Hilal look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Mbappe, this is promising. Can he latch on to this? De Jong tries to clear.
Drogba really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Kimmich. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Played out wide. Here comes the cross. Van Bouten clears it away. And that is out of play. Cross goes in there. Defending of the desperate variety. Mbappe. Nicely spread. Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. Nicely weighted ball. Great ball, and he's in here. De Jong. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Marmoush. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Kimmich. And that'll be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Reflections on the first half?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Substitution on the field, number 24.
So off we go once more.
Malaysia have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bastoni did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Messi. Bastoni. De Jong. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get it through? Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's shifting through the gears here. Decent chance! Oh, what? And he's following up!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Oh, a delicate chip through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. He's coming under serious pressure here. Marmoush! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. And it's Hernandez. Climbs up big! Oh, he's hit the bar! Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Guti.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Messi.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Eto'o. Spread it left. And that is expertly dealt with. And he thumps it clear. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, that's superb. It's Eto'o! No mistake!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
Al Hilal have
Mehdi.
turned to their bench
Number
and we're going to
22.
have a substitution.
Number
Al
4.
Hilal have
Guti.
penetrated for the first
Number
time.
21.
Listen, when it comes to goals,
Mbappe.
Peter, in this team,
Coming on the
he's
field.
always the #1 contender,
Number
and he's done it again.
Bale.
And it's
Number
Bale.
19.
Ball looks a good one.
Number 13.
Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And yes, it's him again. Chance, surely! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Well, it's an inspired substitution, terrific move by the boss. Iniesta! Sticks it away! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Al Hilal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
To be expected, Peter, they've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Probing pass, picked out brilliantly. Koundé getting this one clear. Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. De Jong. This might spell danger. And Messi! Goal! They're still trying to make a game of this. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Bale gets... He's had a shot! They want to be quick. Oh, terrible pass. Tries a shot! He's got a goal! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
After
It's beautiful
87
poise. I
minutes.
mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Clinical chance for a shot! Oh, almost a sixth. Messi. And it's Messi. Dunk makes the interception.
Has been indicated.
Now it's Eto'o. Oh, important interception.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Iniesta. Now, can they get him away? Now, who's going to be first to this? Shapes to shoot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Now it's Van Basten. And that is as far as it goes. Malaysia suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time for our
How would you
special
summarise what we've... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a
Hello,
beautiful,
everybody,
clear
and
evening.
welcome to
The
today's
conditions
match.
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. The unmistakable Daniel van Baalsen.
One of those players that...
Mbappe! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. And the keeper beats it away. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This can he finish? Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Malaysia finding their passes. And here's Marmoush. He's being urged to shoot. Hoisted in. And he's there to belt it away. Oh, what has happened here? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Out towards the flank. Mbappe. Kimmich defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And that was very necessary. Passes short and sharp. And it's Nedved. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Malaysia still without a single shot on target. Good ball, good take. Shapes to shoot!
Mbappe made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Messi. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Shevchenko. Alexander-Arnold. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Mbappe. He just refused to budge, and he's got his way. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Marmoush. It's Kimmich, looking for a runner. Van der Sar gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Kimmich, and it's Rijkaard. Oh, super! And Messi! Oh, that was no routine save.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
They've played it short. Aims beyond the defence. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he's there to clear it. Messi. Bastoni makes the interception. And that's gone route one. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Mbappe. And that has left him in a heap. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now, can they get him away? Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that has been clubbed away. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. It's a threatening ball. A lot of space ahead of him. That'll be a throw. Messi. Koundé. Oh, good-looking ball. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Nedved. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, important interception.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Just eases him off the ball. Shevchenko. It's Kimmich. That's a cute ball. Look at the space here. Takes a shot! Dunk. Guti. And it's Nedved. Nedved charging forward, the ball at his feet. Vieri. Real chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Attendees, this is a
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
In a yellow T-shirt kindly make his way to the information centre. Substitution on the field. Number 32, Vieri. Number 21,
Here we go again.
Mbappe.
Both sides
Number
defensively
10,
robust up to now.
Messi. Coming on the field, number 18.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Number 14, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 11, Johan
Koundé,
Cruyff.
and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. And here's Marmoush. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's in a great position here. He is through here. Koundé did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That's really well cleared. Eto'o. Koundé. Oh, they continue each to cancel the other out. Now it's Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Fabinho. Now it's Eto'o. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nedved really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
He's picked his way through. Van der Sar claims it without any fuss. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And it's Messi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
Al Hilal have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Out to the left it goes.
Number 6, Bale. Number 19, Iniesta.
Cruyff. And this is Eto'o. And the finish! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Koundé gets across to intercept that. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Bale, and he's Bale! Same again, same outcome.
Al Hilal really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Punched away. Oh, well played, well played. And now they can spring out of defence. Messi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
It's Kimmich.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Knocks it into space. Rummenigge. Steaming on goalwards. Well, now it's oh, he's been caught napping. Cruyff! He scored! And that could well be the winner!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved. Malaysia really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Chance! Oh, it's hit the post! Sticks it away! And this is getting better and better. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be. and where he needed to put himself.
Al Hilal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead. He's through, it's Eto'o! Sensational from Eto'o! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they are pulling clear here.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
A case now of complete control.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt...
And the shot! He scores! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
There's the shot! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Backward it goes. Great ball, and he's in. Iniesta! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Marmoush pinches it off him. Lovely pass, but can he get there? An instinctive delivery.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That has not gone well. Van Basten. Nicely shaped ball. That's beautifully weighted. Van der Sar gets it away. And that is that. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin. And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen right now for information on our shuttle bus service.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of
Hello,
a match that
everybody,
will
and
really get the
welcome to
juices
today's
flowing.
match.
I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
And the counter is on. Great vision.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Another chance from a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Malaysia have the chance to go the other way. Stood up well to him there. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
He's the shining light of Asian football in Europe, Peter, Son Heung-min. He likes to receive the ball on that left-hand side and then offer you many options with his direct running or cutting inside or just stretching the fences. A player with a superb work ethic.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. That's been slipped through. And this is Neymar. He is just caressing the ball. Maldini. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
And it's De Jong.
Bellingham.
Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Haaland. Tries a shot! And he's done it! There is the breakthrough! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game. Malaysia are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Messi.
This is the time you need that pace.
Rijkaard.
Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that.
Bellingham.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Shevchenko. Now he's got space here. That's good vision. This looks promising. And a shot! They've scored! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Haaland takes a shot! And it's in! Into the lead once more. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers.
There's the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. Malaysia are looking to go forward now. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And he cuts out the supply. Beckenbauer. And Adams. Adams looking to penetrate opposition lines. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Shevchenko. That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Shevchenko.
There will be
Alexander-Arnold could try cutting inside here.
Well, we've seen much better choices than that. That always looked like the wrong one.
Beckham. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Malaysia
goes for a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
They've played it short. And here's Marmoush, and that's aimed into the middle. And the keeper gets his hands on it. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Mbappe. Malaysia come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Beckham. And it's made its way to him. Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. And this is getting better and better. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then.
Real chance! It's in! Back within one! They have them in their sights again!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Malaysia get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Hernandez receives it in a good position here.
Malaysia really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Not the most accurate pass. Malaysia perhaps contemplating their next change here. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. And the keeper beats it away. And this is Marmoush. And the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Drives it in. And he's taking no chances there. Passing nice and neat. Big chance! They just took too long getting forward.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
On the field, number 21, Son Heung-min. Coming on the field is number 20, Mbappe.
So there's going to be another change here. Marmoush is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Cruyff, and he's managed to get free. Chance gets his head on it! This time, surely! He's got a goal! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Into the last quarter of an hour. And this is Marmoush. Shevchenko. Oh, well played. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He won't be happy with that one. Can he get on the end of this? He's in a great position here. Decent chance! Sticks it away! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Substitution on the field.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Number 11, Kaká.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he? This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And here's Marmoush, looking to play him in. That is a brilliant interception. Hakimi goes direct. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he's going to have his name taken.
Substitutions taking place.
That was venomous.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
5 minutes to add. Palmer. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Van Basten. That is good alertness. Beckham. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Threads one in. Now this could be a chance. And he shoots! He has done it! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were good.
And there goes the final whistle. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaring. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And
As you can see, we've already started here.
And he's had it nicked away. That's an imaginative pass. Throw in. And here's Messi. Rijkaard. Malaysia finding their passes.
Shevchenko has been caught there. It's a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And so we have the first set piece of the game. Messi!
They've got to be quick to recover this. And we have our very first corner. To go forward, and now they can spring out of defence. Koundé calmly anticipates.
Shevchenko.
Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, the ball's gone astray. Messi. So we're still where we started right now. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Haaland!
Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Jorginho is the team's great visionary.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Messi
Gets his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
nicely weighted ball. Jorginho, and it's Bellingham.
Oh, they could break here.
Marmoush. Nicely shaped ball. Neatly clipped into space. Rijkaard. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
Son Heung-min, so nearly the perfect ball.
Hernandez gets rid without sophistication. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Bastoni gives it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Messi. Can he spark a counter here?
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
That's a cute ball. Pass somewhat off target. Maldini. Ball played for Rijkaard. That pass isn't the best. Marmoush is, of course, well known for his dancing feet.
Good ball over the top.
Oh, no joy this time.
Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing.
Now that looks a decent ball. Marmoush tries to play it through. And no, that was never going to make it.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Adams. Rijkaard. And it's Neymar. Bellingham. And it's Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Messi. Bellingham.
And the counter is on.
Oh, that's well spotted. Messi.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Mbappe could try cutting inside here.
And it's claimed by the keeper. There's the whistle for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Club celebrating their wedding anniversary today.
There's the start of the second half.
So the first half brought no goal.
And he has been fouled there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Substitution on the field.
He's having a good look here.
He could tee it up for someone else, but something tells me he'll have a go.
Franz Beckenbauer. Coming on the field.
Messi!
Number 20.
Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Nice looking ball. Shevchenko is in a really good position out wide. Rijkaard.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And Marmoush! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Messi does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Shevchenko.
He's going for goal! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Malaysia really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Jorginho. Neymar.
That's very neat. He's tried one!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cannavaro.
Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Neymar. Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. He is just caressing the ball.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now he's got space here. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Shevchenko proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too. Tries a shot! He scored! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah.
Can he finish? That's a decent clearance.
Number 11.
And he's heaved it away. And they're quick to get it back. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, Son Heung-min! He's done very well to get to that.
Son Heung-min really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Chance to shoot! And that is wildly off target.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Now it's Messi. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And he's straight offside.
Number 21.
There's going to be another change here. Cruyff coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nice bit of trickery. And here's Cruyff. Rijkaard gets it away.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Messi. Neymar. And he's in on, and the shot!
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
I think we're just about done here. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Adams gets across to intercept that. Kaka.
There will be 3 minutes at
Now
a
it's
time.
Neymar. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. It's a searching pass. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. That's a good ball. And the number on the board is 3. That's that, the end. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Marmoush taking in the accolades, having been named man of the
Please make
match,
sure to
and
watch the
deservedly
screen for
so.
an information bulletin from the regional police
Any reflections on
department.
what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams that scrapped for every...
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. It's out for a goal kick.
Probing pass.
Shevchenko plays it in.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
He has found the way through, and he shoots!
Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
So, a breakthrough already. And the finish!
That's a cute ball. That has ended up in no man's land. Quality ball. Malaysia leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Oh, well played.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Now it's Messi. Looking for options for movement. Now there's a fine ball. Played out to the right. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both.
Goes for a shot!
Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And this is Messi. Now it's De Jong.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one.
Now it's Neymar. He's picked his way through.
Lovely bit of skill.
Bellingham. Guardiola.
Turns and goes back. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Tries to play it through. And this is Neymar.
Chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Kimmich is fouled. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's De Jong. Van Nistelrooy. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Strokes it back. And the return pass. And here's De Jong. And this is Shevchenko. He's a sharp little ball here.
Deep cross.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Guardiola. Well read, nice interception. It's a searching pass. Van Dijk makes the interception. Van Nistelrooy. Kimmich.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And a chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's managed to gift it back.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
It's a goal kick. And he's gone direct here. Guardiola. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rijkaard. De Jong. And it's Hernandez. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Out to the right. Now it's Yamal.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Rijkaard. It's Kimmich. De Jong. Alexander-Arnold.
2 added minutes has been
Now,
indicated.
can they get him away? And he's picked it up out wide. And he's managed to get free. Crossed into the box. Oh, he's been caught napping. Can he finish? And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Marmoush. And the referee brings the first half to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Malaysia are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good.
Number 21.
Here we go again.
Coming on to
Malaysia carrying a one-goal lead.
Mbappe.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Floated through. He's found a way through. He's being urged to Messi! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Shevchenko. It's run loose here. And it's Hernandez.
You can never be short of runners into space.
A terrific header. It's a goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Kimmich.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Alexander-Arnold looking to go deep. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Bellingham. And this is Neymar. And he's running through. He's one-on-one. Can he finish? And he's quick to get it clear again. Pings in across. And he's taking no chances there. Malaysia perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Shot. Takes a shot! And it's in! Back within 1! They have them in their sights again! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
Corner number 2 then. He's looking wide. That's tidy. Drives it in.
Well played and well cleared.
And it's Guardiola. Crosses it. Diving header! Now that was a full-blooded header.
A good attempt. The ball was at a lovely height too. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose. And Marmoush! What has happened here? Hoisted in. And that has been cleared. And he's in on goal. Van Nistelrooy has created one goal already. Malaysia suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness or this could get away from them.
Neymar. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Has a look and plays it forward. They get a throw in.
Substitution for Malaysia. Number 11, Messi.
Ronaldinho
Coming on the field
just
is
eases him off the
number
ball.
7,
And we're not going to make any further progress now.
taking place.
He's shifting through the gears here. That's an excellent interception.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
It's a good spell of possession, this. And he's quick to snatch it back. Van Dijk. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Lovely, now then. He's had a shot! That's another chance! And he's following up! All hands on deck for this one. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. There will be a throw-in. Ronaldinho. And it's Kimmich. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's nice. Mbappe hurtling down that right flank.
Added time.
Very nicely done. Oh, super ball. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Kimmich gets into some space. Time is desperately short now, but it is a
Substitution
corner.
for Malaysia.
The message is simple: defend
Coming
this
on to
with your
replace him
lives.
is number 9, Van Basten.
Stoichkov gets it away. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
everybody,
A clear
and
night,
welcome to
all the
today's
ingredients
match.
for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
That's a lovely pass. Yamal's cross. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And it's Van Nistelrooy. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets...
And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
That's going to go a long way. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Alexander-Arnold. Messi.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of...
Van Nistelrooy!
Chooses to go back. Messi gets rid without sophistication. Out to the right. And here's Yamal. Played back into the centre. Distributed tidily. Now it's Shevchenko. Marmoush is a player who's always giving defenders headaches.
Shevchenko! That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Now it's Neymar. Bellingham. Kimmich gets it clear and claimed it back swiftly. Played back in. Now he's got space here. No, that's been intercepted. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Oh, it's a great ball here. Chance for a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Malaysia with the corner. They're first.
He gets big!
And he's quick to get it clear again.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
That's a shade optimistic. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Looking for a runner. And this is Marmoush. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Malaysia are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
And no, that was never going to make it. Bellingham knocks it into space. Shot at goal! Messi. And here's the chance to counter. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Saliba. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. He's away! Plenty... And Marmoush! And it's a goal! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this is a team capable of breaks.
Tries a shot! They've done it! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to...
And the half-time whistle goes. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Koundé gets it away. Van Dijk. Bellingham. And it's Kimmich. And that's a good ball. Played back. Aimed beyond the defence. And a shot! And it's come back out to him. Goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
There's the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. It's gone for a throw-in. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Hernandez picks it up out wide. And he's there to clear it.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, there's the clearance. It's not an especially good pass, that. Malaysia looking to pass their way through. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's a key interception. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Neymar.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Mbappe
Gets into a good position. Backward it goes.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Yamal. Now it's Yamal.
And he's on his way!
Tries to play it through. Well timed, excellent interception. Guardiola. Passing is crisp and sharp.
And he's lost great chance!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Kimmich's cross.
Oh, he's been caught on it here!
And it's Bellingham. Knocks it out wide.
This is a show of real intent to add another goal to their lead. No hesitation whatsoever.
Big chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Messi. Coming on to replace him is number 24, Palmer. Substitutions taking place.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Bellingham. Now Mbappe. Bellingham.
Good running, strong and purposeful.
And this is Van Nistelrooy. Yamal.
Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Yamal receives it in a good position here. Hernandez.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Kimmich. Palmer.
Played out towards the right wing. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, smashing header!
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
The final 5 minutes.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Marmoush.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
Malaysia really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Oh, cracking ball. Yamal. Van Nistelrooy has.
And time is up. Malaysia can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Malaysia just may have felt a little extra pressure in front of their own fans that caused a nervousness and tension.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.